Me too. My right hand's killing me today, man. My pick hand is just worn out. I don't know why either. I haven't been playing that much.
So we
It's like
got...
tendonitis has decided, screw you, you die.
And hello, Nero. Got a new
Oh,
one.
hi, Nero. New to Twitch. Well, you came to the weirdest place you could find for now. You know what this thing reminds me of? Background noise from Donkey Kong games.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like...
Pretty much, yeah.
Right?
What was it, Donkey Kong Country?
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country, that'd be it.
That was a good game. It was
Great
really,
game.
really tough later on.
Now, last big section of the night's going to be giant encounters. How do we carry some shit out of here when it comes to layers? Maybe Q&A along the way, other than... And once again, Twitch, follow, hit the follow button. Reach up there, hit the follow button.
Yep.
Doesn't cost you a dime. Make sure you do the thingy. If you want to, you can also subscribe. It'll help the tavern. It's not about us. It's about the AFK Tavern. And if you want to see the old videos, go to YouTube. Hit the like button, ring the bell, do the things, and off we go.
Yep.
Now, I want you to do me a favor here. I want you to tell me some amusing stories about giants, if you have any.
I had one. It was the big bad guy in a one shot that I wrote for.
Dave is the smaller one.
For
Dave
Christmas.
is the tiny one. I'm the fat ass.
But the big bad guy was a fire giant named Krangle.
Named what?
Krangle.
Krangle?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was his
God.
last name. His first name was Chris. But, you never find that out.
Oh, no.
And he's got a bunch of Dorgar and kids as slaves in his mine. And he's got Krampus going out and gathering up, new slaves for him and stuff. But
Did you just turn fucking Santa Claus into a goddamn bad guy?
well, it's more how Grinch saved Christmas. So
Does his heart grow 5 sizes one day?
oh no, he's a half-orc ranger, green skin. He's got a wolf, dire wolf pet named Max, and with the antler tied to his head and all that.
Right.
But at first you think he's the bad guy because that's stuff in the story and whatnot. But he's actually the good guy. You help him go defeat Krampus and Krangle.
Krampus and Krangle.
It's a fun one shot.
Best thing
I've been running that one every year for a little while.
Funniest thing I ever had happen in a game one time was a character who was playing a barbarian.
How do I start a character?
Oh, Jesus. Go for it.
Probably the easiest way, and you can play around with it a bunch and make different characters, but sign up with D&D Beyond. You can use your Twitch account on there to sign in and everything. And you can make up to 6 characters for free. And when you get tired of one, you can delete it and all that. You don't need any of the books or anything, and it walks you through step by step how to do it. It's really easy. It's what I use for all my characters now.
Yeah. Funniest encounter I ever had with a giant happened with Dale White, of course. I was 17 years old. I was playing D&D. I was learning how to play the damn game. I wasn't very good at it, and I had a party full of jackasses. We had a guy playing a barbarian. 7 foot tall, human guy, big beard, bathed once a week. Me, Tarzan, you, Jane, motherfucker, okay? Giant, fur bikini kind of guy, right? Big axe, me hate everything. Roar. Somewhere along the way, he decided he was going to roll the only charisma check he ever rolled the entire game against in the lair of a giant we were killing. We killed the giant. Big bad guy. Roar. We didn't count on his wife being present. his mate. We were 7 hit points or less apiece. We were wore out, beat down, hurt. Okay. And the female giant comes walking out, and we're like, we're going to die. So, Barbarian Boy, only time in his whole fucking life, picks up his dice, rattle, 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 roll. Gets a 1, which when you're doing the old school checks, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
The perfect check against a statistical point. This guy's charisma is like a fucking 7 or something, right? He rolls a 1 and essentially looks at the giant female and goes, "Hey, baby, what's your sign?" And she took a shine. So everywhere we went for the next like 6 months, there's this giant creeping along behind us, singing love songs to our barbarian from the bushes at night.
Nice.
And the way he described it was like 2 giant rocks being grated together.
Yeah.
Yes, me want snoo snoo. It's like 2 giant rocks being grated together. And apparently her idea of dressing up for her man was to, comb the garbage out of her hair and sharpen her teeth.
I think that's pretty much how I do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'd comb the garbage out of my hair. We're going on date night. That's.
Now, that was the funniest part of the encounter with giants. But my favorite encounter with giants was where we got stuck in a cloud giant lair. We're pretty high level for first edition. We're like, 8th level up, which is pretty badass for first edition.
10th is where you start like getting a castle and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. 9th, you have a name, Lord so-and-so.
Yeah.
But 8th level, we're pretty powerful. There's a whole group of us, and we got stuck in a cloud giant lair. And the reason why is because the stairway vanished.
As they do. Yeah.
We're, quarter mile up in the air. And the cloud giant finds out that we broke into his house to steal his shit. And instead of being angry, he was amused. Oh, God.
Oh, boy, that's going to start something.
Hold on. Here's where the shit hits the fan. Nero just asked, in your guys' opinion, what edition you guys prefer?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Everybody knows I love 5th edition. So second was my favorite previous to that.
If I'm gonna play D&D, and I don't play D&D much anymore, if I'm gonna play D&D, I'm gonna play 2nd edition. But my preferred, favorite, wonderful, straight up, my favorite edition was fucking 1st.
Yeah, 1st was good too.
Old school, hard Gygax bullshit.
Yep.
And I do say bullshit, by the way. Because it wasn't the greatest system, and it was some very massive holes in it, but it worked for what it was when it was.
Really, they're all pretty good except 4th.
4th sucks, a big giant. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Apologies to all. This is not safe. Okay, whatever, man. This is not safe for work, but 4th edition sucks, the rigid cock of Satan. Yeah. And likes it.
I do like Fate.
Fate's a
having
good system.
been finally introduced to it and got to see it in action.
So, TJ, what's your favorite edition?
Not D&D. I think that's...
Well, I know it's not D&D, but I mean, whatever.
If I had to guess, it would be GURPS. Earth Dawn, yeah. Or Ars Magica, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm preparing myself for the next segment. Earth Dawn. Anyway, besides 4th edition, what's your least? Screw it. What's your least favorite edition besides 4th?
Aside from 4th, I would have to go with 3rd. There was a lot that was just flat out broken in it. Especially once min-maxers were able to figure out, infinite combos and stuff like that with stuff. Or like the bag of rats trick.
Third edition was just an excuse for players to go, I don't want to play 2nd edition. That's all that was. Sorry. Where can I get some of Satan salami? Well, if you really want to know, my mother lives in South Carolina. All the Powers and Options book was it was fucking 2.75, man. It was the precursor for third edition. It was absolutely a fucking mess. It was the break of the system completely. Oh God, we're gonna do edition wars now. All right, one more giant story, and then I think we're gonna wrap it up for the evening.
Yep.
But I completely agree with TJ. By the way,
yeah,
those books were just fucking god awful.
There is a point, I think, in any RPG where you just got too much stuff.
Leave it the fuck alone and move on.
Yeah, I like the way they've been doing it with 5th Ed, where they've been trickling in little things as part of campaigns or things like that. So like they just finally added ship to ship combat.
Yeah.
And the rules are crazy simple. I mean, you basically throw the ships in your initiative list and have at it.
Isn't that what most of us did anyway?
Yeah, pretty much. Instead of using like the crazy Spelljammer rules and stuff, which, man, that was a mess.
Oh, God. TJ, fuck you in riffs. No, man. Ugh. Ha! Have I ever used deck of many things? I've used deck of many things in a couple of campaigns, especially when I want to wrap them up to a quick conclusion.
Yeah. If I want to ruin the campaign and have it just kind of fall apart, if it's going to be like the last thing they get, then cool.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Other than that, I avoid it like the plague.
Here's the deck. Fuck off.
No.
Last giant story.
These days, instead of a deck of many things, I'd rather just give them lasers and shit. Maybe a spaceship.
Freaking laser beams, man. Dave's something about games having too much stuff. No game. You know what? You're not wrong either. Yeah. God, you're not wrong.
They even had a Ninja Turtles supplement.
Fucking Juicer Rebellion, man. Whatever. Yeah. Although I will say one thing. There was some fun shit there, man. Juicer Rebellion was hilarious.
It had some really cool stuff in it. It's just the system was garbage.
System was all about the fucking Flash, man. All fluff, no stuff.
Yep. Well, I hope to see you next week.
Yeah, come on back, Nero. We're here every Monday, unfortunately, you know, because they keep telling us to come by and do this. Yep. But for now, everybody, make sure that you hit the follow button on Twitch.
Subscribe if you want
to. Make sure you guys, if you want to see the old videos, go to the YouTube channel, the AFK Tavern, and check out all the after hour stuff is there too.
Most of the week, the tavern's open from 3 to 2.
Yeah.
And then on the weekends, 11 to 2, I believe.
Is that right? 11 to 2?
I think so. We have Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Sunday, it's like, what, noon to 2 a.m. or something like that? Anyway. So, first time I've been here, I live cross country. Yeah, okay, cool.
That's okay.
Got me anytime.
Yep. Well, if you ever make it out this way, stop by.
Yeah, come on by. Get yourself a mana potion. Seriously.
Or
come by and get a damn mana potion.
Or one of our many beers.
Oh, good God.
We have our beer selection's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It is pretty good. And I'm kind of a beer snob, by the way, so it's always great. Uh-oh. We're going to get a